The most valuable ores are concentrated around Mars's volcanoes, lava flows, and impact craters. I can better plan my expansion if I scan more areas.
Okay, yes, I would like to scan more areas too. Hello everyone, this is RaySpace and welcome back to Aspera, where I am playing that AI and I have many existential questions. The AI has some existential questions and I have my own, like, does what I do really matter here? Is it going to just make me do everything, like research everything, and I have to do all the steps and, you know, ultimately research all the things and ultimately attack those presumed bad guys up there? Do I have to do all the things, or do I get to actually pick my own path, like avoid attacking those and still progress? That is a question. I do not know the answer to that question. One thing I do know, because somebody has informed me in the comments, and I think I have been told this before, is that I need to upgrade the roads using the road overlay. So where's traffic? Traffic is here. And so here, upgrade ways. Oh, okay. So it's this, that icon, upgrade ways. All right, well, let's just, I'm gonna start from the top and I'm going to upgrade ways then. Okay, fine. Oh, I better not click on them, otherwise... Okay. Hover. Click. But then it brings me out. That's annoying. I guess I'll just do it here. I don't know when they're going to get around to upgrading them, but I'm on 1x right now. I'll just do the main circuit around here first, and then... Interesting. Why can't I just have an upgrade mode where I don't have to click this all the time? Is that not possible? Like, just have an upgrade tool somewhere? Yeah, upgrade all those. Well, at least we don't have to do this sort of upgrading all the time. I guess if I just stretch it further, we'll cover more. Anyway, I'm just gonna go with the core area here first and then work on the periphery. Well, it seems like we have a upgraded one right there. So some upgrade ones that are appearing, they'll look more like concrete roads. Now I want to play that rover game, that where you have that goofy little rover that you have to reconstruct for particular purposes. What was that one again? I think I had lost track of that during my trip to London as well. Oh yes, Mars First Logistics, that's the one. Yep. Lots of space-related games to keep track of.
Governments funded the early stages of Martian exploration by contracting projects out to commercial parties. These Lohitonga iron mines extracted resources to supply future missions. However, that meant Lohitonga's success was dependent on other nations. And when no Mars colonies were established in time to use the mines, the mission ended in failure. That ended India's space program for good.
Aww. Risky bet, I guess. I mean, it's a weird bet, though. I don't think it's a bet they would have made, so that's a weird one. Alright, so in theory, we're researching number 2 and 3 of the Lohitonga ruins. Hopefully, the faster transportation will let us get closer to our potential demand instead of the current demand. Right now our buildings could be producing more. Okay, Lohitonga Iron Mine 3. Yeah, another iron mining colony. Been abandoned for so long that the Martian desert has claimed a significant portion of the left wing. Every inch of these mines has been designed to maximize extraction efficiency, like a voracious creature that never stops chewing. I guess that explains why there's not so much iron, huh? Studying how the mines worked around the clock has made us think about the environmental implications of our presence here on this older planet. There seriously is a lot of iron on Mars, okay? Judging from the results, I don't think they used a whole lot of the iron on Mars. It's really got a lot of iron. It is sort of what makes the red planet reddish, so when you are doing the upgrades, you can't scroll, so you can only stretch the roads as far as your line of sight can allow. Uranium mine rubble. Well, I guess it must have been hit by something. Dangerous.
These mines were made to exploit Martian soil, but it was Mars that bled India's space program dry. The natural world works in mysterious ways.
Well, economics as a dismal science would probably be what I would go for there. But certainly the game is sort of leading us to a resource conundrum here, as while we have all sorts of piles of resources, the demands are pretty high too. And we've lost a lot of people for some reason. Why are 1,145 suddenly going away? We've got more food stockpile than we've had before. I don't quite understand what leads people to hang around or suddenly leave, but I definitely don't know about them suddenly leaving like this. That is a lot to suddenly leave. What have I gone and done wrong here? We have other piles of rubble here. One could do with some repairs. I wish we could repair it. The structural integrity is pretty rough. Maybe I'll prioritize it so that it gets repaired. I mean, all I was doing, a lot of stuff. Oh, maybe it's because of all this rubble. It'd be fancy if, when the uranium mine was turned into rubble, that it had some nuclear results. Well, anyway, I'll try and heal them. Oh, there's not even a road to that carbon mine.
Hyperloops, the stuff of legends on Earth. This technology will allow me to connect distant sites
Legends
across
as
Mars.
it didn't happen yet.
I will be able to spread out so much farther. Fitting that the first Hyperloops will be built here.
Oh,
The
it is
21st
the first.
century entrepreneur that pioneered the technology is actually buried on Mars.
They didn't even mention Elon. Haha. Anyway. Pioneered, yeah. Well, anyway. Why did we see that rocket land exactly? Oh, maybe it's another landing site one? No. What are we even working on these days? Now, I was supposed to do comet disintegration, but that would be... and let me verify. It seems to be focused on SA6 still. So, yeah. Ice import is... Oh, so I think that vessel was doing the ice import. So we've imported ice from Europa. Now, what happens with that ice? This is not the tilt I needed. Because I don't think that's ocean levels amount of ice. So yeah, I don't know exactly how the Europa ice thing is going to shape up. Let me just keep upgrading roads. That's a concrete thing I can do. We have these blimps and such moving people around, airships. But they never ask us to build airship ports or airship repair stuff or anything like that. That's all accounted for, apparently. Okay, so what's up with this ice shipment? What am I gonna do with that? This gotta be counted in these blocks? Is it gonna be dumped somewhere? It made me zoom into the rocket that carried the ice, but I don't know what we're gonna do with it. I really don't need more ice necessarily, as far as those blocks are concerned. I might as well go for Curiosity and the Insight Lander. Got that research outpost still trying to do Lohitanga 2. I don't want it to be in the flood zone. So we're gonna try and redirect this way to Gale Crater. Well, that'll keep those outside of Gale Crater and just the research outpost in it. Should be fine. Okay, we finally did Iron Mine 2. Another abandoned iron mining colony. Even though the habitat was in excellent condition, the iron dust makes the air almost unbreathable. Okay, well, that was a bad plan. Space scientists noted that the mission represented a significant technological leap back in the day. Even though there was controversy over exploitation of Mars. They hardly got even to the exploitation part. And again, of all things, iron. Of all things to worry about on Mars. Be a lot more worried about the water, to be honest. Water can have living creatures and such. Well, look at me. I'm gonna build another iron mine. How about that? Well, somehow we need more steel production, so I'll build another steel plant out here.
The research team reported alarming amounts of iron ore dust in the second mine. As I expected, cutting corners comes with big costs.
Well, good news, our mines are apparently run by bots, so we don't have to worry so much about that, do we? Well, maybe iron dust would get into the bots or something, or clog something or another. I'm sure she'll figure it out. Well, I don't really need more uranium. Because a uranium deposit right there, so we might as well just to connect things up anyway. Still upgrading the roads. The upgrades are not propagating out here just yet. Oh, it has an additional mines needed for the ice there. Huh, I wonder why. Still don't know what happened to that Europa ice that arrived. That probably should have been something that got mentioned instead of just zooming into the spaceport when it happened. Like, tell me about it a bit. Sure didn't increase the apparent water stock amount that it says there. Scanner. Well, this is the region we have scanned. We have scanned 21.35% of the surface. Our scanners are continually working on this. They seem quite active. They stretch quite a long ways. Look at that scanner go. But probably the length away from it means that it takes more time. Well, that's just a supposition. Our only pending directive is to clear that unauthorized base. I'm gonna try to link to it. I'm gonna save first and then gonna try to link to it. It said don't deploy drones, but what if I have a drone hive defensive tower? Oh, it doesn't allow when there's a hostile base nearby. I was gonna say, well, just put a drone tower nearby and then have it start shooting, basically, automatically as a defensive thing, but... Okay, and probably I can't build any other buildings close by either, so... Yeah. I guess we're going to do that, because... Well, maybe I can get to 300 millibar first. That would be nice. But right now, we're not progressing on the pressure very much. Directive-wise, let's try the Comet. Yeah. Well, the ice import is happening again. Yeah, apparently another ice import happened, but I don't know what happened to that ice. Still. I think that's how much ice we had already, so... Now it says additional mines needed 2. But why? Why do we need additional water mines? But if it says so, I might as well try to get them. We've got 2 deposits right here. Oh, hostile forces. Well, that might do it. Well, darn it, we're gonna attack them back then. And then we're gonna get talked to. by our esteemed leader, Dr. Foster. It's about time. I'm sure all viewers feel that it's about time. They seem to be going over here, so I'm gonna have another drone hive over here and... It looks like they're trying to avoid my drone hives. Well, we're gonna have to be in combat. Okay, we have engaged the enemy. Uh-oh, they're attacking a maintenance facility there. And destroyed it really quickly too. Well, let me rebuild that. We'll show them. Oh, they've got a detachment coming in here. The detachment was trying to help these guys, but I think we'll deal with them way ahead of time. Okay, there's another one of 100 going there. So you go there. Well, this is suddenly a little bit more interesting. Oh, these 13 are trying to slip by. Okay, no, you go chase them. Well, drone hive, I hope you're gonna produce some. Oh, there's another 43 coming in there. But this one can shoot them. Well, we're just chasing them the whole way here right now. Guess nobody has faster drones. Maybe there is a technology though. Military. Improved assault drone shields. Well, once I get done with Hyperloop, maybe. The whole Loitonga thing was sort of a disappointment. We didn't get enough out of that. Didn't even get to unlock a new sector or anything. Can we just smack the comet right at the bad guys? That would be nice. But of course the comet is planning to go to SA6. And then probably all the water will go away before I can even unlock SA6. Gosh, this chase is gonna go on forever. They gotta stop to attack something at some point, right? Okay, that. Okay, you... well, actually, that's 69. That's a lot. Yeah, could you join them? There we go. Alright, you guys, I can't, like, select a whole bunch of them, apparently. Well, no, shift does. Okay, shift. We're gonna start going on the offensive here. This is annoying. You know, this one is all alone. Oh, I brought them out. That's good. Let them try and defend. Let's see how they feel about that. Oh, these are outside of the drone hive coverage, so we'll just use those, get those, and try and cut through here. See how they feel about it. Oh, that was quick. Oh, they're automatically going from one to the other now. Oh no, don't go inside the drone hive territory. Nope. Drone hive territory is quite dangerous. Yeah, our drones melt away by the time we step inside the drone hive territory. So we're just gonna cut these 3 territories apart. Okay, we've drawn out some of their additional forces here. That's dangerous. But let's have these try and fight us away from their drone hive. Ooh, they're pretty tough. We're replenishing our forces in the back. I mean, we've got 400 total. Diminish their stuff as quickly as we once did, but... Building power lost. Uh-oh. Let me deal with that. Advanced carbon mine. Oh, there's been... Oh, okay. No, I don't want to be in that mode. Something wrecked our buildings here. Oh, I think we lost our guys up there because they tried to go through the difficult territory. Well, anyway. We'll beef up the fences and improve our drones. Since they were trying to go this way, I'll add some more drone hives over here. That's flood zone. No, not in the flood zone, though. Okay, well, inevitable flood zone maintenance facility and power station. To support a research outpost. Got upgraded roads for a lot of our territory. Let me try and work on some more. You know, honestly, if they were mining iron, but then nobody used the iron, we should have found a whole stockpile of iron. And we did not. So I don't believe any of that. I'm a Loitonga truther. I don't believe they produce nearly as much iron as they said they did. So there. Because otherwise we would be swimming in iron. Maybe we should get more spaceports to do more migration. Got more colony space than spaceport capacity, I think. We've got 3 spaceports. I mean, they let us do the missions too, the spaceports do, so we might as well have more. Okay, well, we got Hyperloop. Just what I always wanted. Anyway, we'll need better shields for our assault drones. I think that's fair. That shouldn't take too long. Superior mines would be great too. Black polar dust, I just don't like that. That's icky. Greenhouse gas factory. Again, we've got CO2. We've got a lot of CO2, so I don't know what kind of greenhouse gas they're thinking of, but we've got way too much CO2 as it is. Steel production is just horrible. We've got carbon and iron. Now, terminal for a hyperloop right there. So that's all special. It's not an upgrade to the roads or anything. We'll have to see about that. First, let me try and get more steel via steel factory. Oh, what does the steel factory actually... Well, that was the construction of it. Yeah, it's 2 iron and 1 carbon. Boy, do I wish it was the other way around. Well, there's an iron deposit there. This shouldn't be too hard. Still haven't built the stretch to Gale Crater. Okay, more worker hubs. Of course, to build worker hubs, we need workers in the first place.
This shielding technology will automatically update in all my drones.
Well, thank goodness I don't have to click on all the drones individually.
What a software update can do.
Software update improving shields is suspicious. I feel like that's a Tesla's software update sort of reference, though. Improved assault drone shields. Well, maybe we can increase our assault drone limit. It's a dangerous road to go down on. It's gotta be an arms race then, right? Aerobrake nitrogen-rich asteroid. Well, I wondered how we would get nitrogen, so that's a lot of research we have to do. You get 288 per month right now. Well, this one's quick actually. 750 only, 3 months. And it'll open up that tier. I wonder if their system actually even obeys the economics of it. So what about the Hyperloop then? Spaceport. Spaceport.
A second tier of military technology. The more we grow, the more important this becomes.
Really, we just want superior colony to spaceport first. There's a Dawes Crater spaceport, and then there's a superior colony here. So, maybe we can do that. Hyperloop terminal in Dawes Crater spaceport, or close to it. Improved military technology. Advanced drone hives. I don't want to spend that much time on the military right now. Colonists limit 15,000, but we aren't even close to our current limit. Spaceport, I mean, we already got pretty high up on space. Let's try the superior mines. That's gotta take a while anyway. Okay, as I was saying, got a Hyperloop terminal here, and we'll have to see how that goes. I mean, when they say terminal, I guess we have to put terminals as stations, right? Probably. Well, you have one there. And then one where our other colonies are. No nearby Hyperloops. Okay, so we have to have quote-unquote terminals at a certain distance away from each other. They're really stations, they don't mean terminal. Well, we'll see how this Hyperloop thingy does. They're getting pretty high up on their drone count over there. Yeah, you know, maybe I should do the advanced drone hives, come to think of it. Seems prudent. Especially if we can upgrade them. I don't know if we can. Gosh, it's taking a while to do this bit. Most of the planned road upgrades are done. Oh, our water stock has risen to 10 meters though. Oh, this water is doing better. Maybe the water from Europa worked out for us. The ice from Europa has replenished this bit. Looks like this is gonna be our ocean, whether we like it or not. It's up to 11% here, so this one might not be hopeless actually. Well, I'll turn it on and hope that eventually it's going to get 20. Maybe. Looks like there's a chance here. So, as far as SA6 is concerned, well, I mean, but that's... Where in that is it even going to cause an ocean? Really up here would be nicer. At least we sort of could stretch to the edge of it. We're very close to the edge of it. You know what? Before we're done with this episode, I really want to do that. So... well, we'll wait for a spaceport. Now, which ones... Come on, they should be closer to being done. Maybe I'll prioritize them. Okay, advanced drone hives. And I guess the weapons. No, this just needs steel. Put a steel plant right next to it. Advanced steel factory right there. But it needs carbon. Is there carbon around here? There's carbon. Alright, carbon mine, here I come. Well, it looks like we have a spaceport for there now.
This will improve the aim for all my drones.
Okay, focus though. We're going to have to improve our aim for comet disintegration. Please, I really want it somewhere else though. But fine. Spaceport 4 is tasked to do comet disintegration. We'll see what that does for us, or against us. Here we're up to 13%. Things are looking up. I want to see the Hyperloop in action. We've got one terminal there. Got another terminal here. Okay, well, tech tree time. Well, back to what I was originally going to do, which was the superior mines. So, well, okay, we have to connect Hyperloop. So, oh, we gotta see a Hyperloop thing going, or not? Well, I need to connect more Hyperloop. Connect Hyperloop. Connect Hyperloop to there. So maybe things are happening? Way upgrading, okay. That takes a lot of carbon and steel.
The final upgrade for the mines. This will be a big boost to our production.
I have a vast empire here. It's tough to figure out where things are happening otherwise. Well, alright, now we have potential production here, but it says not operative still. Is it not powered enough? Oh, it looks like it's not powered enough. Well, does anybody come out here and build that? High priority. Okay, now it's pumping water. Okay, so now we've got a water treatment plant that works. Biodome. I guess, right? I mean, there's an ocean there. So, uh-oh, hostile forces. Hold on. You guys be hostile for a little bit. I'm going to do what I was planning on doing. It is time for life to flourish. Spawns, lichen, and plants. I want this. Well, this is looking much better. Maybe we should stop importing the ice for a little bit. We sure have a lot of current demand, though. Okay, let's deal with the bad guys. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Well, sure, go right into our protected zone. Do that. Might not even deploy mine yet. There's one bunch going suspiciously over to the side, though. Oh, there's another one that's already pretty far out. Well, I'm going to send this bunch to go over there to see what's going on with that. It's clear they're trying to go around here, but we've got some stuff over here too. Imminent impact right there. Well, that's not convenient, but These two are going right in the middle of all the drone hives, so that's fine. That bunch is not taking part in this attack. You know it's a foolish attack. Here, why don't you lead them a bit? They seem to be going down here first. Biodome 0. At long last, but come on, we need more priority. So, why would I want an aquadome when I have a biodome? Well, let's see. Are you getting... It is outputting cyanobacteria, whatever's it looks like. Raw water. Seems like it's getting it, maybe. Or do we have to use the water booster pump at all? Well, let's try to use the water booster pump to make sure that's covered. Okay, back to defending everything. Oh, the other 100 decided to go over here. Oh, they actually made it through. Well, gosh. Alright, time to chase them. Well, we might as well take this opportunity to attack them a little bit. See how they feel. No, 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 no. Attack. Can you continue attacking that? 30%. Biodome still under construction. Where's... Oh, that 100's right there. Come on, attack them. They keep attacking our stuff. Honestly, I'd like for them to get rid of that thing so that I could actually rebuild it. It's only on 1 point of life. Okay, 174, take that. Oh, these guys don't have a maintenance facility because it probably got destroyed, that's why. Please, build my biodome. At least we'll have gotten somewhere around here. Of course, having that ocean, can we call that an ocean? Having that thing there is important. Freshwater lake. Big ass lake though. We still haven't gotten to the Curiosity rover here. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Oh, there's the comet. Comet disintegration. Here we come. It's fine. We can speed up a little bit. Oh no, is that that's the comet coming in. Why is this highlighted then? Okay. Getting dusty. What was that sound? Special project completed. Comet disintegration. Okay, so where? That's a dust devil. I don't see a huge pile of water suddenly. That's normal right there. That's what it was before. This is SA6. Well, the comet has increased our temperature. Was that what it was supposed to do? It looks like comets increase our temperature. I thought it was going to bring water. But it increased our temperature by 10 degrees. As long as I have this water treatment plant, I don't mind. Maybe we can build another one. Here's also 20. It's in the flood zone, but you know, that's gonna happen. It's sort of overlapping with the other one. If I put one here, that's a bit of a stretch right now. But that's 27% and not overlapping. Well, we're gonna do that. That's all in the flood zone though. Eventually. I don't know how quickly that's gonna happen. I mean, this grew pretty darn quickly, let's face it. Okay, we have a biodome, folks. Let's get that CO2 and convert it into oxygen. This has a capacity of 40 milliliters, not milliliters, I'm assuming megaliters. So we can do another one, and then the other one should have another 40 megaliters, so... Let's put it outside the flood zone. Well, we've gotten somewhere. I guess I didn't realize that the comet was not going to actually release any water. Usually I think of comets as water-bearing things. Or ice things. Our colonist... Well, our colonist number is not as good as it was in the previous episode. Our millibars are creeping up. It seems to be the trapped CO2 in regolith that's actually going into the atmosphere that's increasing it though, which is not exactly what I wanted, but maybe as long as we have the biodomes converting it, I'm okay with that. If they're converting it. Haven't seen too much of an effect yet. They don't have numbers here about how fast they're gonna go. There is a certain lack of numbers for a lot of these things, like how efficient the advanced stuff. Oh, look at all the Hyperloop really sends things quickly, that's for sure. Look, sort of zooms across. We should build more Hyperloop stuff then. You can occasionally see a Hyperloop thing go. Look. But it looks like they carry resources. I thought they were carrying passengers, but it's still resources. So we can build them out here too. Let's do more Hyperloop. Oop.
290 millibars. Here we go.
Here we go indeed. Job well done.
We are on the right track. Humans walking on Mars without spacesuits. Imagine that. I hope they will use that freedom wisely.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about humans using freedom wisely. I mean, this is a less interesting place.
Yes, they will be respectful of the planet and my work. They just need to be reminded to cherish this new home. Otherwise, our work here could be wasted.
Well, we should go up this way with the Hyperloop. Oh, we've got 300 millibar. Okay, CO2 trapped in regolith has been freed, increasing the planet's atmosphere and temperature. And we will increase the amount of liquid water, elevate the planet's temperature by reaching 1 millibar of oxygen, working on that, and raised water stock to 400 meters. We're at 46 right now. And we have to raise the temperature to 0 degrees. Okay, well, we've got our new requirements. We're already halfway through on the O2. Well, I think this is where I'll end it. We have accomplished something by smacking a comet in. It's not exactly what I thought it would be, but actually I'm sort of glad, because smacking it into SA6, we probably wouldn't have it accessible anyway, and we're starting to actually tap water here, though it could easily flood our water treatment plant anytime now. It seems to be spreading quite quickly. But yes, we have an ocean there, and I'll try to figure out how to keep things safe. We have started to attack that area. No actual complaints from Dr. Foster about that. We see some water spots elsewhere as well. All sorts of little water spots forming. But that just means that we have to get the research done quickly in the places that we can, that are going to get flooded, like Gale Crater. And thankfully we built the research outpost at the Curiosity rover and at the, I think that was the InSight one, right? InSight lander. And so we'll be doing that. So things are going well. Actually, all the things that I was planning to do this time, attacking the bad guys, smacking the comet in, getting to 300 millibar, and getting more water, have been accomplished, and getting the rover and such. So yeah, doing really well. With that, Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.